dog till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot.
We need to stand up for being able to have a say in what's in our communities, have a say in how we build and shape the future, and Bill 23 threatens that. So it's really important for me to be here to show that our voices matter, we matter.
Inez Kelly was born and raised on a dairy farm north of Oakville. In 1970, it was one of the first to be purchased and rezoned GreenBelt.
If we let this go through, all those developers that had that land are going to down. It's like once the first domino starts, it's not going to stop. We can't allow the sacred land. We need to be the stalwarts. We need to be the keepers of the land. That's who we are. And as a farmer, if we don't protect our farmland, we're in big trouble. As a person living on a farm and feeding people, it's very important to me that we make sure Rob Ford steps back from the lie. Doesn't matter what you say about, well, we're going to give you this kind of land back and that sort of. No, it's still a lie. He promised that the Greenbelt would not be developed.
Yeah, a lot of the land that they're proposing to be in the Greenbelt is already protected just through other conservation authorities, which they also want to take the rights of. So it's not like it's land that's not already protected. And this land is sacred. This land was protected for a reason, you know. We are really lucky in Ontario to have such a temperate climate for the most part. I mean, we're seeing fluctuations, but compared to other places in the world, we're lucky. And it's because of places like the Greenbelt that help us with flooding, that help us with temperature, that help us with our food supply. And when we threaten that, you know, once you pave it over, we can't unpave it, and that soil will be ruined.
One participant encouraged his peers to take action beyond a social media post because he believes Bill 23 is setting a dangerous precedent.
That would allow municipalities, provincial governments, and the federal government to repeal any type of environmental legislation that they want. And I think that it's incredibly short-sighted, especially in terms of what's going on with the world. Many countries are going to have to be energy independent and food independent, and we're not going to be relying on supply chains as much as we have been in the past. And so I think that any type of bill or action that's going to reduce our farmland or our resources or our energy is incredibly short-sighted.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.